All right. So if you recall, the first part of the symptom list were these different activities, and you needed to give a score between 0 and 10, to which extent you'd be able to perform that activity without any problem. And if you score 0, it would be completely impossible for you. If you score 10, you would be able to do it without any kind of issue at all. So the first activity would be a soccer match for 2 times 45 minutes.
I haven't done it, but I think that I could do it. So I I, I will try soon. So I'll put a 5.
And a night out with alcohol and back home at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Uh, I haven't done it with alcohol, but it has improved a lot. I went out like last week and it was fine. And the hangover without alcohol the other day was better. So I'll say like 7.
And 3 hours solving math.
I've been able to do that. So 10, I'll say. 9, 9.
Nine?
That's it because it's a 9.
Yeah. And going to a concert for 3 hours.
To a concert? Uh, uh, I haven't done it recently. Uh, but I'll say 7.
And 3 hours of computer work without a break.
9, 8, 8, 9.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. All right, so it's activity-wise, it's more or less the same as last time, but that's probably just fine. So the top three symptoms you've had for the last 1 to 2 weeks. Well, actually, most of the last week. What would be the worst symptom you've had?
Uh, I'll say pain, pain here.
In the neck or in the base of the
Yeah,
skull?
like yeah, the skull,
Yeah,
where the skull and the neck connect.
meets. Yeah. And the second symptom?
Uh, Noise sensitivity and irritability.
And get rid?
Moody, like a little bit, like
Moody.
like yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
like
Yes.
being in a very sensible,
Yeah. Yeah.
irritable.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And all right. So the next are the different pains, the pain symptoms. And again, you have to give a score between 0 and 10, but it's the other way around this time. So if you give it a 10, it means it's really, really, really bad. If you give a 0, you haven't had that symptom in the last 1 to 2 weeks. You haven't had it at all. So pain in the back of the head.
Uh, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
And pain behind the ear.
2.
Yes. And pain in the temples.
Where is that?
Here. Sorry.
0,
Yeah. And pain in the forehead.
0,
And pain on top of the head.
0.
And pain in the back teeth.
Mm, 1 maybe. No, 0.
Yeah. And pain in the jaw.
1.
And pain in the chest.
1.
And pain in the neck.
2.
And pain between the shoulder blades.
3.
And pain in the middle of the back.
1.
And pain in the lower back.
2.
And pain on the top of the shoulder.
Here. 3.
Yeah.
Three. Two, but let's say two.
2. And pain in or on the side or inside the shoulder?
Like here, like here.
I'm not. Yeah, we can include that. I think it's probably. I don't have a distinct
Here?
symptom. Yeah, it's more like it's like the definition is. It just says shoulder, so it's typically
Yeah,
on
the
the
shoulder.
side or
I
inside the
have
shoulder.
pain like in here, but
Yeah,
not the shoulder
on
itself.
that's on the shoulder blade.
So the shoulder, I will say one. Maybe.
Yeah,
Like I kind of have pain here.
yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have one for on the shoulder blade. Maybe I should include that as a new symptom. I think I'm gonna do that. But
Yeah,
we
because I have like kind of pain here.
yeah.
Like, and that's like a little 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to skip it because we haven't been tracking this for you from the beginning. But I think I'm gonna add that for new people. And then, do you have any issues with your arms, hands, and fingers at all?
No.
None at all.
No.
No feeling disturbances, no pain, no anything, no weakness, no nothing.
No.
No. Okay. And then pain in the eyes or behind the eyes.
Mm, one maybe? Yeah. 0, 1. No, let's say 1. But
It's
it's
a little bit of discomfort.
like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
a little bit.
Okay, and then throat pain inside the throat.
No, 0.
No. And pain between the ribs.
Like here?
Yeah. I think this is
Here?
a special. This is like a
Yeah.
special symptom we've
Yeah.
added for you.
I'll say 1.
Yeah. So remember, it's not when you're pressing, it's only the pain you're experiencing when you're not pushing. So you shouldn't press to kind of like experience the
Yeah.
pain.
Like, but yeah, here. So,
Yeah.
so I kind of have like, it's not completely gone, but I have like a little bit.
A little bit of pain also when you're not pressing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like 1 or twice last week.
Yeah. Okay.
Here. Like
Okay.
for a little bit. And something that it's kind of what happened last week, which was kind of weird. I had like, and I think that is good, but I had like some sudden pain here, like all in here for like 20 minutes, and it
Okay.
was like like an electric shock kind of pain in here, and then it went away.
Okay.
Uh, Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a little bit weird.
Yeah, yeah, definitely could be some trigger points, but yeah, that's also not an area I'm tracking. So next
But
one
yeah,
is,
I'll say it's not completely gone, but it's very, very little.
yeah, the pain, the ribs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 1.
Yeah, a one, yeah. And then tinnitus or tinnitus,
0.
yeah, and sensitivity to sounds.
1 and 1, 2. I don't know. Like, let's say 1.
Yeah. And then sensitivity to light.
Not really. Maybe. Yeah, I'm between 0 and 1.
Let's go with a
0.
one then. 0.
Okay. Let's go with 1.
Yeah. And trouble swallowing or sensation of not swallowing properly.
0.
Yeah. And watery eyes.
No, I haven't had that recently.
0. Yeah, 0.
Yeah,
Yes.
0.
Mhm.
0.
Nausea.
No.
Yeah, 0.
Although I've been a bit easier than before, but not now.
Yeah, no nausea. Yeah. So the next one is actually dizziness and balance disturbances.
So dizziness, I got that recently. The last week I've been a little bit more dizzy than ever. Like, not ever, but then the last month. So I'll say 1.
And irritation in the eyes.
No, I haven't had that. 0.
And droopy eyelids, like eyelids falling down or wanting to fall
No.
down. No.
Zero.
And irritation in the nose.
1. But I don't know if it is allergies or. But I haven't
No,
had that.
we're never gonna. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I
We
had
just
it
go
last week.
objectively. How do you feel? That's
Yeah,
where we're not really dealing
uh,
with too much the other reasons. And then trouble turning the head.
like this.
Yeah, like looking to the sides.
Um, yeah, I had some. So 1.
And visual disturbances.
Sorry?
Visual
No,
disturbances.
no, normal glass things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nothing.
And a feeling of living in jelly or living in a dream.
1.
Yeah. And inability to concentrate.
1. Yeah.
And inability to sleep.
0.
Yeah. And stress, feeling stressed.
1 maybe.
Yes. And tiredness or a lack of energy.
3.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's really good, Juan. So, like, symptom-wise, you have now more than halved your symptoms since we started. So in the beginning, it was 69, so almost 70, and now it's 31 in total.
That's
And
good.
also, like, your activities have also improved, but they're just more or less the same as last time. But since we started, they have improved.